Fighting Evolved. I'm here with Jacob Wilhelm. Recently, I've had a lot of people reach out on the internet via YouTube and the website asking about close quarter fighting, what type of attributes are required. People are struggling in this particular range. But one of the most important attributes when you're in close quarter is having tactile sensitivity. When Jacob is out here and he's fighting and he's moving around in long range, he's going to use fakes, feints. He understands how to control space. He's got to utilize timing. They're very specific attributes for that range of fighting. When we're fighting in close quarter, fakes and feints are useless. You need to be able to feel, read, and apply pressure. There's no time for your visual acuity to pick something up, isolate a target, and hit it. You have to be able to just go. And what provides that is the high-level energy and sensitivity training. There's one drill that I recommend everybody learn. It's a drill from the Philippines, and it's Hubad. And the drill means to tie and untie. Now, I also train a lot of MMA fighters, kickboxers. A lot of these guys will question me about, is sensitivity training really necessary? So I'll take a lot of those guys, and several of them have wrestled their entire life, so they're accustomed to a drill called the pummel drill. So if Jacob and I do this drill, we're in and out. So you've seen this drill 1,000 times. You've probably done it 1,000 times. What he's learning is to find that underhook, find that overhook, and his ability to swim in and out becomes a little bit easier. Not to mention he's going to be able to start to work some techniques out of this. When the Filipinos look at this drill from Western wrestling, they consider this Hubad. This drill is to tie and untie, and it is a sensitivity drill. Very similar to that of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So on the ground, when you're rolling in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you are developing sensitivity. Those guys have a high level of sensitivity from the constant rolling. They understand how to feel, read, and apply pressure on the ground, how to sweep somebody, how to leverage somebody into the position they need without using pure strength. Again, that's another sign that they have a high level of sensitivity in that close quarter fighting. The sensitivity drills we're doing today are for stand-up fighting. As a system, we have an affinity for this close quarter, for the trapping range. We like headbutts, knees, and elbows. That's where we want to work. Most people are uncomfortable in this area. So we focus on the clinch, and we focus in this close quarter environment. So Jacob and I are going to go back into the pummel drill. Work it nice and easy. Jacob's going to do a technique out here, whatever he feels like doing. All right, so he chose an overhook, he secured my head, and he threw a knee. If he does something else, he decided to take my back. So now he's working some techniques out of flow. This gives him a chance to feel what's happening, and he gets thousands of repetitions from doing these type of sensitivity drills. Again, these are not fighting drills. These are drills to develop the attribute of sensitivity, which is essentially being able to feel, read, again, and apply pressure. Now, the most base drill, Jacob, you grab the knife? The most basic drill that we do with Hubad, I'm going to start with the knife. When I teach this originally, I like to use a knife. It minimizes some confusion. So again, Hubad is nothing more than a framework. It's a shell that we're working out of. There are thousands of variations. This drill becomes completely live. At any point, Jacob can punch, he can trap, he can lock, he can throw, he can headbutt, he can knee, he can elbow, he can do whatever he wants to do out of this drill. And I need to be able to respond and feel what's happening. So right now I'm going to show you the basics of Hubad using the dagger. So Jacob strikes here. We call this angle 1. I'm catching it inside. I raise, I hit, and I bring it back. And he does the same thing. Catch, raise, hit, catch, raise, hit. Again, this looks very much like patty cake, but so does the pummel drill when you're learning it initially. So as simple as this. Jacob knows in real life, if I wind up in any of these positions, that I'm going to come immediately in and I'm going to try to finish this. But right now, we're just playing. And he's learning this base drill. Again, I love teaching you with the dagger first. Just minimizes confusion. So if we want to go to empty hand, I may just disarm Jacob. He'll disarm me, and he'll come, and we'll just continue with empty hand. You can also do this with a stick. So you can work impact weapons, you can work knives, and you can work any technique you can think of, including takedowns, headbutts, whatever, out of Hubad. So that's the base drill. What my body is learning, when he strikes, I'm learning how to find the inside line. I'm also learning how to work outside this line, out of the confines of this particular drill. Now, we also incorporate chi sao and sticking hand drills and thousands of different drills from different arts, but this is the base drill. I think everybody should learn them. It's one of the things I teach all the new students in terms of energy drills. So again, one of the comments I got was, well, when you get in close quarter, how do you know what you're going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. Whatever he does, my response is predicated on what happens here, what I feel. Nothing can be pre-planned. That's why a lot of these systems that are self-defense systems that have a particular answer for a particular problem, most of the time that does not work because they don't have the attributes to pull this off in real time. And this is very important that you understand that. So we go back into this. If Jacob were to pull out at any time and strike, I just go. All right, guys, so I hope that clears up, again, some of the misnomers about sensitivity and energy drills. I know a lot of people hear energy drills and they're thinking that you're flowing your chi or something like that. No, this is a very physiologically based principle. It has to do with your ability to adjust to pressure and sort of respond to whatever your opponent is giving you. I can't recommend enough. If you want to be proficient in close quarter, you need to train clinch and you need to train energy drills. It's extremely important. With weapons, against a dagger, against an impact weapon, or empty-handed, if you're looking for knee, headbutt, elbow synergy, incredibly important. So guys, try Hubad, work it out. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please post below. Again, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the like button. Till next week, train hard, train smart, train for a lifetime.